I'm Ryan Osbeck with Copeland Canada, representing filter manufacturing. Let's get into it. Last week, I attended the IIAR 2024 annual conference in Orlando, Florida, the heavy equipment show for the International Institute of All-Natural Refrigeration. A lot of great vendors and contractors came to present in the exhibit hall, as well as people from all around the globe to partake in the technical sessions and everything else that goes on in these shows. A lot of networking opportunities, good learning opportunities, way to advance the many vendors showcasing their own advancements and how they're handling with the natural refrigeration markets and changes and how they're increasing efficiencies in refrigeration systems, and even the heat pump markets is especially becoming more and more prevalent with CO2 and ammonia and even propane for natural solutions. Saw Colmac earlier with their adiabatic, Cornell with some of their semi-hermetic pumps, WAG and their electric motors right at the start. This vendor brought in a great example unit. GIA brought several cutaways, which I think cutaways are fantastic. The great examples of how the machines are built and put together and can make for great training opportunities to help teach people exactly how these pieces of equipment work. And some of their bigger heat pump application compressors, reciprocating and screw. Vapco brought some evaporators and a small example of their adiabatic systems. Delta T brought out one of their little modular recirculating pumps for the trade shows. And Mycom even brought out some of their big iron, some of their big machines. I believe that's a 400. And then a chilling unit. SPX and another adiabatic. And here we go, a nice shot of that Mycom. I believe that's a chilling unit for them. Hopefully, correct me if I'm wrong. Fairly large hall, not a massive conference in terms of some of the scale of some of the bigger conferences that are out there. I believe about 1,800 visitors this year. 3D models are great. We're seeing more and more of those at these shows, especially with the 3D print technology. Oh, and this is a Bitzer 8-cylinder CO2 semi-hermetic. And that's Jeff French there in white with RSL in Burnaby, Canada. Bassett Mechanical actually brought out a virtual headset with software programming to do virtual tours of refrigeration plants. And word has it, they even have some filter compressors in this plant as well for as part of the virtual tour. Hoping to catch that on film, but never did get that one recorded. Barker brought out the Golden Tee, nice arcade classics, just to amp up the feel and the vibes. Schomburg Mechanical, another example of contractors at the show. M&M Carnot Frick brought out scale models of their equipment, which I think are really well done, these scale models. The presentation is good. It allows for them to bring a few more pieces, which are nice. I know everyone does love a full-size model, though, and I definitely can appreciate when people bring in the big iron to the big shows. Another model, I want to believe they're IIAR. One of my favorite vendors here is Keep Supply. They come to these shows all the time. Their marketing, I don't know, I love their marketing and all their stuff that they put on. They're great people and they're very friendly, very open. They do a fantastic job. They always got the cameras going too, always doing their tours. Look for Keep Supply. Hanson bringing out their auto purgers. Or liquid pumps. Echo again, cutaways. Great cutaway to show the multi-stage pressure pumps for these. Great examples. And Frascold also with the cutaways of their semi-hermetic screw compressors. Zero Zone and some of their CO2 equipment. Big racks to little CO2 condensing units. Septec and their CO2 racks. We got some Copeland semi-hermetics on the bottom there, and we got some Bitzers on top. I love the durability of that Copeland semi-hermetic, though. Those are really tough compressors. They do take a beating. Unfortunately, I've put a couple through the ringer, and they're still plugging along, doing great. And a friend there, Pierre Levesque. Excellent guy. Excellent guy. Great desserts during their provided lunches. So always a good time at the show. Yeah, and more equipment. People bringing in their equipment and proud to show it off. And again, little cutaways. These cutaways are excellent features, and I love seeing them, and I hope to keep seeing them at these shows. And I think they're great for everyone to learn from. Fortunately, though, the best time for me to take this video was during day 2, right around lunch, just before the hall closes for the first exhibit hour session. Bill Phoenix brought out their rack as well, one of the rack options, or one of their rack solutions, perhaps. They only got Bitzers on these ones. I mean, probably could have done a little better with some Copelands, but maybe I'm biased. Copeland Canada. They bring them all out, insulation, all the new products for better efficiency. You keep the heat where it belongs. BSC with some of their examples, some of their low noise, high velocity fans, their adiabatic cooler solutions. These guys do have a little bit of a different design on their adiabatics, which are nice. But these are wild. Legos, guys. Somebody made these out of Lego, and that is phenomenal to me. I love it. I love to see it. That's creative modeling right there. MR Braz brought a full skid package refrigeration system. Air cooler, screw compressors, vessels, recirc pumps, everything all in one on that package. And then the Doreen CO2 semi-hermetic compressor. Another evaporator option from Thermofin or Thermofin. Obelco came out. Now again, this is international, so there are people here from all over the world. We got some Europeans here, people from South America as well. We know we had South America representation in our booth with our own Orlando Vega, another great fellow. And Danfoss came out to play as well. They brought some of their ICF valve solutions or valve stations, the combinations and availabilities. And these green ones are their CO2 product line, and they've even updated and upgraded the ICAT. Reach out to Danfoss for more information on those. And their semi-hermetic compressor in the line now. And then here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Vilter booth. The best in show, must be, it has to be. I don't know why anyone could argue. Brought our main rotor and our gates to example how those to sit inside the machine just to show them off. We have the Copeland CO2 semi-hermetic compressor, reciprocating compressor, and then the transcritical CO2 screw package. Fantastic. It was a great show overall. Looking forward to it again next year.